Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gordon Frayne, and today we're back talking about updates for Ripple XRP. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit that subscribe button as well, and if you want to get notified about similar videos, make sure to smash that bell notification icon, and don't forget to grab your free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's going to be linked in the description down below. Grab it while it's free. It is my gift to you. And let's get into the video. So, Ripple, as contentious as it is in the crypto space, has had a nice little bounce in the markets over the past week or so in the aftermath of this Bitcoin bloodbath with the Japanese yen carry trade being unwound, as we saw earlier in the week. So what we actually saw was a nice bounce for Ripple in terms of price action. If I jump over to CoinMarketCap, we can see that we're currently sitting at a price just under 60 cents here. And in the past week time frame, you can see that after this kind of bloodbath earlier in the week here with the unwinding of the Japanese yen carry trade, as we mentioned, we did see a nice big bounce for Ripple. It was actually one of the tokens that was quickest to recover in terms of the altcoin market and had a nice bounce from this kind of low to mid 44 cent level back up to the 64 cents level before kind of evening out here at just under 60 cents where we are priced at here today. So Ripple has had a nice little bounce in this short term, but as we saw on the yearly chart just a moment ago, if we zoom out and look at the macro picture, Ripple is actually down about 6% from this time last year. So when we zoom out and think about the macro picture that we've had for Ripple in that time frame, it has definitely been outperformed by a lot of the rest of the market and the other larger cap blue chip cryptocurrencies like Solana and BNB, which are very close to it in terms of the rankings in the crypto space. We'll take a look at those charts in a moment, but we did make a separate price prediction video for Ripple a few months ago, back in February of this year. And in that video, we were breaking down Ripple and talking about, some of the value proposition that Ripple tries to hone in on. It's very much an enterprise style blockchain that is focused on enterprise style adoption and trying to bring blockchain solutions to enterprises and help to do a number of different functions. Cross-border payment was one of those that we mentioned in the previous video as well. So basically helping institutions, banks, and other firms do cross-border settlements and payments using the Ripple XRP network. Again, you can find more details about this on their website and how it is actually functioning. And we also spoke about CBDCs because that is another big area that Ripple tries to hone in on their own website. They talk about how the XRP platform is a CBDC friendly blockchain solution for central banks to create their own centralized digital currencies. So the XRP ledger is honing in on the whole enterprise side of things, cross-border settlements and central bank digital currencies. And we broke that down in our previous price prediction. You can check it out on the channel. And when you can see here, when we did that previous price prediction back in February of this year, Ripple was trading at a price of about 52.2 cents. So we are up ever so slightly from 52 cents to 59 cents, going from February to August of this year. We've obviously had some ups and downs in that time period. You can see here back in March, at the end of March, we did get as high as 72 cents back when Bitcoin was putting in those all-time highs in the lead up to the halving event. Bitcoin was getting up to new all-time highs above 73,000, and Ripple got all the way up to this 72 cents level before retracing back down and then bouncing to where we're at today, as we said, just under 60 cents. So again, we're doing a quick revised price prediction for Ripple in this video, but before we jump into that, I just want to look at a couple of different charts, because one of the main factors or variables that we bake into our price predictions is around the market dominance of a given token. And what we're looking at here is the market dominance chart for Ripple and its price action, well, not the price action, but the market dominance action for Ripple over the past number of years. Ripple is one of the tokens that we have a large amount of price history on, but you can see back in the 2021 cycle, we were at a Ripple market dominance above this 5.5 to 5.9, almost 6% level here, when Ripple peaks in terms of market dominance during the course of the 2021 cycle. And, you know, we haven't gotten back to anything like those kind of highs of late, but we did get up as high as a kind of 3.75 to 3.9% dominance level here this time last year in August 2023. So again, the general trend here has been that Ripple had a much bigger market dominance back in the 2017 cycle, when it was one of the leading tokens that was really making headwinds back in 2017. We saw Ripple getting above a 24% dominance level. It was one of the kings in the crypto space alongside Bitcoin and Ethereum. It has managed to stay one of the largest tokens in the entire crypto space. It is still the 7th largest overall token by market cap, with a market cap still above 33.3 billion. But its dominance level has continued to dwindle ever since those 2017 all-time highs, and we've been putting in lower highs here in the 2020-2021 cycle and lower highs again here in 2023. We have had a little bit of a breakout in the past few weeks. This is a weekly chart in terms of dominance. You can see that we broke out here in the middle of June in terms of a bit of a change in the trend line, and we're back currently sitting at a 1.6% dominance level for Ripple. If we jump over and look at Ripple's performance versus Bitcoin, this is the XRP versus BTC chart, you can see just how much the price of Ripple has been decimated versus Bitcoin over the past couple of years. So we can see, especially in 2024, Bitcoin completely outperformed, in the second half of 2023 and the first half of 2024, we've really seen Bitcoin completely outperform Ripple, and we kind of went through this phase of both of them battling it out here during the course of 2023. But, you know, from these highs for Ripple back in 2022, we've seen pretty much Bitcoin outperform Ripple since it was at these levels back in September 2022, with significant outperformance since this time period around the middle of last year. You can just see how much Bitcoin has outperformed Ripple over that time period. Again, Bitcoin's up probably about 150% in the past 12 months, whereas Ripple, as we saw a moment ago on the yearly chart, is actually down 6% over the past 12 months. We did have a bit of positive news last year when we did see Ripple winning that court case against the SEC, and that event actually kind of broke in terms of news. That's what this little peak is here on the graph, when we saw Ripple getting up to this kind of 77 cent level as well on the back of that kind of positive news and sentiment. But since that spike that you can see here in the chart, it's been a pretty significant downtrend versus Bitcoin. Once again, we have seen it break out in the past few weeks. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see if Ripple can continue to move upwards in terms of its own market dominance and outperformance of Bitcoin. And so when we look at the price action of Ripple versus some of the other layer 1 solutions, we can actually see how significantly it has been outperformed by the likes of Solana. In this chart, what we're looking at here is the price action of Ripple versus Solana since the latter half of 2020. And once again, you can just see how much it has been outperformed by Solana. Again, we saw the peak of Ripple's dominance versus Solana back here at the very end of 2020. And then, given the fact that we saw a big, huge run up in price for Solana in 2021, it completely outperformed Ripple. Ripple did make a bit of a comeback here in the 2022 period during the bear market, because we saw such a big retracement in the price of Solana. But once again, when those tides turned in 2023, we can see once again just how much Solana has outperformed Ripple, with Ripple moving significantly down to the downside versus Solana over the course of 2024 and late 2023. Again, a similar story and sentiment here in the Ripple chart versus BNB. So again, BNB, the Binance Chain token, we can see just how much outperformance there has been of Binance versus Ripple. And once again, especially here in this period, starting at the very end of 2023 and for the year of 2024 thus far. So, we did see Ripple outperforming Binance during the kind of bear market and this kind of first half or first 3 quarters of 2023, especially when we saw that breaking news about the winning of the SEC lawsuit. But once that died out, we're not seeing a huge amount of outperformance for Ripple versus any of the big blue chip other layer ones. And once again, the chart tells the story of BNB's dominance over Ripple here during the course of 2024 thus far. So jumping back over to the initial price prediction that we made, what we spoke about was Ripple getting up to these dominance levels of around 7%, 9.5%, and even 11% in a bullish case scenario. However, we are going to revise that down based on the fact that, again, looking at Ripple's performance over the past year, it is down 6%, while most of the rest of the strongest performers of the blue chips are up, in the hundreds of percent. And Ripple has not managed to really make any big moves over the course of the past 12 months when a lot of other tokens are well into the green. So in a bear case, base case, and bull case scenario, when we made our price prediction for Ripple back in February, we gave it a $2.82 price target in a bear case, $5.76 in a base case, and $9.29 in a bull case scenario. As I mentioned, these price predictions are based on a dominance level. So XRP getting to 9.5% and 11.5% in a base case and bull case scenario, in my opinion, I don't think we're going to get back up to those levels. And we looked at the dominance chart a few minutes ago, and you can see that when we were in this time period of the 2021 cycle, we were getting up to, just about a 5% dominance level at the absolute maximum. So I don't know if we're going to get back up to anything close to a 12, to 20% kind of dominance for Ripple in this cycle. I think there's better enterprise solutions, there's better layer one solutions, and those other chains are seeing much more on-chain activity, adoption, and daily active users. So if we jump back to our revised price prediction, again, we're going to give you a bear case, base case, and bull case scenario as always. But in a bear case scenario, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could peak around $4 trillion US. If Ripple can get up to a 4% dominance level, that would give it $160 billion US overall market cap, and dividing that by 99.9 billion XRP tokens gives us a $1.60 price target, which is about a 2.7x from today's prices. In a base case scenario, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could peak around $6 trillion US if Ripple can get up to a 5% dominance level. Again, it was just getting to about a 5% dominance level in the 2021 cycle at its highs. It just broke above the 5% dominance level. That would give us a $300 billion US overall market cap for Ripple, which is a $3 price target based on dividing it by 99.9 billion XRP tokens. That gives us a 5x from today's prices. And again, this could be on the cards, but it means that Ripple will have to continue to push higher with this most recent breakout in terms of market dominance percentage to push back way up here towards those 5% levels. Finally, in the most bullish case scenario, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could peak around $8 trillion if Ripple can get all the way up to a 6% dominance level. That would give us a $480 billion market cap for Ripple, and once again, dividing it by 99.9 billion XRP tokens gives us a $4.80 price target for Ripple in a bull case scenario by the peak of the bull cycle at the middle to end of 2025, which is about an 8x from today's prices. So that is our revised price prediction in a bear case, base case, and bull case scenario for Ripple over the course of the next 12 to 18 months as we move through this bull cycle. Again, price action over the past 1 year time frame has been pretty underwhelming, and given the fact that we're down 6.19% over the past 12 months, especially when we look at other tokens like Solana and BNB, which are the two coins or tokens that are closest to XRP or immediately above it in terms of the overall rankings. Solana is up 528% over the past 12 months, and BNB, if we take a look, BNB over the past 1 year time frame is also up about 118%. So given the fact that Solana is down 6% in the past 12 months when most of the rest of the market is well into the green, is the main reason for the revision down in our price prediction. As always, if you enjoyed the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to get notified about similar videos, make sure to smash that bell notification icon. We're on the road to our first 10,000 subscribers, so it would mean the world if you did subscribe. And don't forget to grab your free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's going to be linked in the description below. It is my gift to you. Grab it while it's free, and we'll catch you in the next one.